So if you were in a leadership role right now, I mean, you're absolutely feeling the pressure on AI adoption, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The company's just pouring billions into these, sophisticated models and platforms. But here's the thing you're seeing.
Hmm.
So many of these projects just stall. You're left with this powerful tool, but no clear problem for it to actually solve.
That's the trap. A solution in search of a problem. We found that a huge percentage of failed AI initiatives started exactly there, with a tool, a model, something internal that was looking for a job to do.
Instead of the other way around.
Exactly. So our mission today is to cut through all of that noise. We're going to unpack a really practical framework that helps, recenter your strategy on what actually matters.
Which is making sure AI delivers real, measurable business impact.
That's the goal. True value starts with imagination and purpose, not with tools.
Okay, so let's dive into that. We're talking about this powerful but actually very simple idea. It's called the Imagine We Could
Yeah.
in order to framework. Let's unpack it. The first half, Imagine We Could. What's behind that?
So this is the essential first step. It's basically an invitation for your teams, for your leaders, to just temporarily suspend disbelief.
Okay.
You forget the constraints for a minute, forget legacy systems, forget budget hurdles, all the red tape. The whole goal here is just pure, unfettered creativity.
Focused on what, though?
On identifying the most profound organizational pain points, the real friction.
I love that idea, but I can already hear the skeptics. It sounds a bit like the wish list problem. You unleash the teams to say, imagine we could eliminate all manual reporting, or imagine we could process every customer request instantly. How do you keep that from just becoming a mountain of ideas that go nowhere?
That's a great point, and that's actually the brilliance of this phase. It's not about generating solutions yet, it's about articulating friction.
Articulating friction, I like that.
You're just documenting the scale of the current frustration. So think about some examples, like imagine we could reduce client onboarding time by half globally. That's not some vague wish.
No, that's a quantifiable pain point.
Exactly, and that clarity, that's where genuine innovation actually begins.
Okay, that makes sense. Articulate the friction first.
Yeah.
But then, well, this is where it gets real, isn't it? We have to move to the accountability part, the alitu,
Yes.
in order to.
Yes.
How do we stop this from just being a brilliant but theoretical wish list and grounded in something, practical?
This is the critical filter. The second half forces every single one of those imaginative ideas to justify its own existence with a tangible, measurable business outcome.
So this is where the ROI comes in.
It's where we focus on value extraction, not just capability deployment. You have to define why that imagined change matters. In dollars, in hours saved, in risk being mitigated.
But how is this really different from just a standard business case or setting OKRs? Are we just rebranding ROI here?
I think we're elevating it. We're making it more specific. See, a standard business case might start with the technology. It might say, we should use generative AI to improve content.
Right. Tool first.
This framework forces you to define the outcome first. So it becomes, imagine we could automate all regional sales forecasts in order to increase quarterly forecasting accuracy from 75 to 95%.
And that links to a real number.
Yes, which, say, directly lowers inventory costs by $15 million a year. There was one company in the source material, they tried to automate their entire logistics supply chain. A massive project.
And they skipped this step.
They skipped this step, they focused on the tool, and they ended up spending $2 million on a solution that, well, it only tracked inventory accuracy. It was a technical success, but it was a zero-profit venture because they never linked the what to the why.
That story really drives the point home. Okay, so what does this all mean for an organization? I mean, this feels like it requires a pretty significant cultural shift.
It does. It has to be human-centered, outcome-driven. It means fostering a real interdisciplinary collaboration. You need the tech people, the finance teams, the operations leaders, all in the same room from day one.
But when it works.
It simplifies everything. It makes sure you maximize the transformative impact and you kill the risk of building those, technological white elephant.
The ones that look impressive but deliver absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
So the ultimate takeaway here for you, for anyone listening, is that adopting this mindset really enhances your own strategic thinking and problem-solving skills.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most valuable asset you can have in an AI-driven world.
It is. Now, for a final provocative thought for you to chew on, if you applied the Imagine We Could lens to your biggest challenge right now, What is the single most frustrating process you would choose to eliminate? And what tangible, quantified business outcome would that deliver straight to your bottom line?
We'll see you on the next deep dive.